friends, I'm going to show you how you can get the most out of this goal setting and goal tracking resource for your students. So when you first open your copy, you'll see that there are lots of tabs along the bottom, one for each month of the year, and then there is the goal setting tab. This is where the students are going to write their goals. So there is one set of goals for each month of the year, and then each month has two sections, the title of the goal and then the whole goal. So the title of the goal is what is going to show up on the tracker. If you want your students to have a SMART goal or a goal that is more specific, they can write the entire goal here and always reference back to it. You do not have to use the whole goal, but it's there if you want to. So I have an example done in September. So I have several different goals here, a homework goal to complete homework, reading goal. It's all right here. And anything that I type in my goals is going to automatically populate on the goal tracker for that month. So here's September. So I'm going to go into the September tracker and you can see that it's right here and all of the goal titles are right here. The only thing that you have to do to get this part set up is to add the day of the week. So we have the number of the day of the month, and now we're going to put the day of the week that corresponds with it. So let's say that the first falls on a Tuesday. We'll write TU since there are 2 days of the week that begin with a T. And once you press enter, you'll see that all of the other ones populate across. So now it's set up and ready to be used. Notice down here we have a lot of numbers and calculations. It's going to automatically populate based on the number of goals that the student has written. So since there are 8 goals, then right now 0 are complete and 8 are incomplete, and then a percentage of completed is right here. As soon as you check off the box that you've done that, you'll see that these numbers begin to change. Now we've completed 1, there's still 7 incomplete, and we've completed 13% of our goals for the day. Anything less than 50 will remain red right here, so you can visually see which days were better or which days were not as great. Also, the picture changes based on how many goals were completed for the day. So let's say we did that and this. Notice that the picture changes accordingly. So now we have all of them almost. Okay, so once all of them have been done, then this cell will also change colors so that again you can visually see which ones are working. So that is how you do it. So now let's talk about the other component of this resource, and that's teaching students how to make goals. So there is a little presentation that you can use that's all about SMART goals. So you can use this PowerPoint with your students to talk about goals and to teach them how to create their SMART goals. Once they've done this, there are some more resources that your students can use. There's one resource that allows students to brainstorm and think about their goals and make drafts of their goals. There's also a getting started list of goals in different categories that students might want to think of. And then there's also a reflection piece. So after the month is over, they can look back at their tracker and decide how they feel about that month's habits. So I hope this is something that your students will love doing. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us in the Q&A on TPT, or you can email me at cassie@mindsinbloom.com. One more thing that I wanted to tell you is that since this is a Google Sheets and it has a lot of formulas, students can mess up the formulas by messing up these cells. So clicking into any of these cells and changing them will mess up the whole capability of the spreadsheet. If you want to, you can go into the the data, and then protect sheets and ranges, and you can add a protection warning to these cells so that if students try to click in it, it warns them, don't do anything in this cell because it will mess it up. So that might be something you need to do with all or some of your students. So really, as your students are working in their tracker, the check is the only thing they need to do. Either check it yes or check it no. All right, have a great day and an awesome school year.